What's up, team? My name's Mr. Elliott. I want to give you guys a video here that I probably should have put out ages ago, and that is how do we make money off of the Steam marketplace? Now, primarily today, we're going to be looking at Counter-Strike Global Offensive. It has a lot of volume, a lot of items that we can trade on there. So that's what we're going to be focusing on. If you guys want to apply this on games like Team Fortress 2, you can. There's also PUBG items and several other games that I'm not going to get into. But for today, let's look at some very, very simple ways that we can basically buy items like Counter-Strike Go items on the Steam marketplace, sit on them for, let's say, 4 to 6 months, and then sell them for a massive profit and make our Steam wallet a lot bigger. So the first thing we want to do is open Steam. We're going to go directly to community and then directly down to market. The first thing you're going to want to know is that the very first page that you see here is the most popular items basically being traded at this moment. So you can see most of this is Counter-Strike items. So most of the volume that you'll see every single day is typically some CSGO stuff and a couple crate or cache keys from Team Fortress 2. We're going to click Global Offensive on the right, and now you can see pretty much the most popular items within Global Offensive. Now, with CSGO, we have crates or cases, and they get opened with keys. Now, keys tend to just stick to the same price at all times because you can buy any key from the game, but you cannot buy any cases from the game. So the cases typically just drop in game, and after, like, a lot of these are operations, like for example, Operation Breakout Weapon Case. Right now, they're $2.57 Canadian. I can remember when these cases were 4 cents. They were dropping in game and they were worth 4 cents. The first thing we're going to want to do is sort by quantity. Now, the lower the quantity, the better. And the reason for that is that means there's less circulating supply of this item. And what we want to do is basically target an item that has a low quantity, low cost. And then as that quantity dwindles down, the cost of these items always goes up because people want them as they get more rare. Because these items, as we said earlier, they don't come back out, they don't re-release. So they get released once and that's it. And then you basically, for example, this Prisma 2 case, there's 1.3 million of them for sale at 5 cents, but that is all there's ever going to be because the Prisma 2 operation, or, you know, the drop event for Prisma 2 is over. If we sort by quantity and we move down a few pages, you're going to see items that are quite interesting here. For example, we've got a shadow case, 19 cents a unit, and there's only 76,000 of them. Now, some of these items tend to hold a lower value because of what's in the case. So how do we find that out? We're gonna go to csgostash.com and we just Control V and search the shadow case up, and we can see what's in the actual shadow case. Now, this has the USPS kill confirmed. The red items are the most rare. So basically these two red items will basically dictate if the case is worth buying or not. Now, items where, you know, items that are used a lot, typically that means the case will go up in price or the case will be more valuable. Cases that have items that we don't really use, typically the price of that case will be, you know, kind of lowered. So this has a USPS and an M4A1S as the kind of the red or the rarest tier. And you'll see their values are $183 for a factory new and $86 for a factory new. So that's probably why this case is so cheap. Now, that might still be worth buying just because it's so low in price. We have the CS20 case. I was looking at this. This is a 20th anniversary Counter-Strike case. And if we look this one up on CSGO Stash again. So we're back on CSGO Stash. We've looked at the case and you can see we've got an Op, Wildfire, and a FAMAS as the red, you know, items here. Now, their prices are not amazing. Factory new $135, factory new $21. The other thing that's interesting about this case is that it has the default knife set. These items, I believe, only drop in this crate. So if we click on this, it should tell us where it drops. So yeah, see, it only drops in the CS20 case. This CS20 case is kind of interesting because they are 16 cents a unit, and you'll see on September 21st, the price kind of crashed. These used to be like 21, 22, 23 cents, and now they're like 16, 17 cents. What that means for us is that basically we can buy, what probably happened on the 21st is there was like a Steam sale or something, and people were just offloading cases to get money into their Steam wallet so that they could buy other games or, you know, whatever was on sale. Maybe a new game came out, I'm not sure. So basically, you'll see in a lot of these cases that the prices kind of dwindled down on the 21st. Here's a perfect example. September 21st, 51 cents, and then on the same day, 29 cents, or September 22nd, 29 cents. So this is probably another really, really good buy. We could probably make a couple bucks off this, like in days. This is actually another really good case. This is one that I was looking at as well. So the Wildfire Case has the the AK-47 fuel injector. This is a really cool skin. It's got the battle star, which is not great. You'll see factory news only 10 bucks. You know, no one really liked this skin. But this fuel injector factory new, 257 bucks, and with stat track factory new over $1,000 Canadian. So this is another really good case at a really cheap price, 29 cents. So, and crashing, which is great for us because we want to hold these cases for months. I want to give you guys a good example of, oh, here's a perfect example of holding on to a case for a little while. So I remember when these cases were about 49 cents, and obviously they've crashed recently, but for a little while there, they were selling for over $5. So these esports 2014 cases, there's a lot of these cases that are a lot more rare than what we'll be buying today. But they have had aggressive kind of growth spurts in price, and expect that to continue basically. All right, so let's put our money where our mouth is here. I'm just going to refresh this page and make sure there's still some units. We're going to buy about $20 worth of CS20 cases here, which I think is about 120 of them. We're going to agree to the subscriber agreement. I'm going to have to block this out because it's showing all of my details. So we're going to pay 17 cents a unit, and we're going to buy $20 worth, and we're going to place an order. That will get fulfilled, and we will buy a whole bunch of these cases, and you can see my Steam money dwindling down. So we have bought 20 of them. By 20, I mean 120 of them. So what else do we want to buy? I really like that CS20 case. I'm sure that that's going to go up in price, so I'm not really concerned. We're going to sort by quantity again. And there was a couple other series in here that I really liked. See, the Chroma 3 doesn't have an op on the red or the rarest tier. This Shadow case is another one that we're going to buy. And we're going to buy another, I guess, 98 at 19 cents. Buy all these. And you'll see our Steam wallet goes down again. So now we've spent $40 on cases. And again, we're just looking at cases that have ops in the red slot. And then we're also looking at cases that have a low quantity, but also a low price. So the Wildfire Case is another one that's interesting. AK-47 fuel injector is another really good case. So we're going to buy, I'm going to have to hide this again. We can buy 100 of these at this price. That's another 29 bucks. And that's fulfilling. Now, what's going to happen here in your inventory is that this is going to fill up. Like, you're going to have pages and pages of cases. You can also log into CSGO and put them into a larger crate. I've never actually done that, but I think it's free. So you can basically bulk items into a crate so that it doesn't take up your entire inventory. If you don't care like me, just load it up. Eventually that will slow down your Steam like a little bit when you're looking through your items. It's kind of annoying, but it's not a huge deal. So we're looking through here at cases, like 11,000 Chroma cases. There's an Op Man of War, and they're only 89 cents. So I'm wondering if a Chroma case, like the first Chroma case, might be a play as well. Like the Man of War, nah. See, Man of War is not worth anything. None of these skins are really worth anything. That's why it's not worth anything. The case is just kind of not great. Operation Vanguard, probably the same thing. What's in here? AK-47 Wasteland Rebel. And a Fire Elemental, P2000 Fire Elemental. This Operation case is actually pretty good, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so a Fire Elemental, or pardon me, a Wasteland Rebel factory new stat track is $1,500. And the Fire Elemental is 108. And these other skins are actually not bad. So this is kind of a snipe. We're going to buy at least $20 worth of these. Let's say 25 of these, maybe. Let's buy 25 of them. All right, so let's go out of our way and see how many of these guys, these danger zone cases, we can buy for $8.37. So we agree, and we want to buy like what, 80, 100? We're gonna buy 119 of these cases. Put our money where our mouth is here, and we're going to sit on this for a little while, a few months. This is going to be our little Steam nest egg. We're gonna have a whole bunch of cases here, and in the next video I will show you guys how to actually sell all of these in bulk, because I know you're probably concerned with how do I click here and sell every single one of these. Well, there's a Steam add-on called Steam Inventory, helper on Chrome. Steam inventory helper. So download this and you'll be able to see values of items, and you'll be able to bulk sell items as well. So that is your little tip of the day. All right, guys, so we're going to close it out there. That is the end of the video. Basically, in summary, buy cases that are cheap, that have a low quantity, but also have good items like a USPS, AK-47s, or ops in that red tier slot. And you'll see that basically over time, you just sit on those crates and the value will go up. You'll be able to sell them back into your wallet, and you'll be able to at least double your Steam wallet. So much love, guys. Take care and bye for now.